as well as the whether you're using PayPal or Stripe, whichever one. We just need the payment information to connect to your gateway so you can receive
Okay.
your payments. Yeah.
Okay.
So those are the two main things. And I think um, did you include your login password for your GoDaddy account?
No, but I can get that for you because I didn't know it right then and there. So I have the paperwork now still. Do you need it
Okay.
now or do I send this through email?
Email would be best. Yeah, we're just gonna have like uh, an email with everything. But those are the main three right now. There might be a few more, but as
Okay.
far as what we need right now, those are the main three.
Okay. PayPal and
Uh,
GoDaddy.
mhm.
It was PayPal, GoDaddy, and what was the last one?
G Suite.
What is
So
it?
so with your email hosting provider, are you
Okay.
using G Suite? Who are you using for your email?
I just use Gmail and I purchased from GoDaddy the info and you know how you get your website
Oh,
content
okay, okay,
or your
okay.
domain name. So I got that on
Right.
GoDaddy as well.
Okay. So that may be the one thing we may need to switch from GoDaddy
Okay.
to G Suite. Basically, it's GoDaddy, it's Google domains. They similar to the same service. It's just a different service provider, but they allow us to connect it to your website to make sure that you receive like all your notifications.
Okay.
Basically, we integrate with them better than GoDaddy. So
Okay.
I'll send over like a link for that so you can check it out.
Okay. Perfect. And I'll do that. Okay. So G Suite, PayPal, and
Uh,
GoDaddy. Okay.
yeah.
Awesome. Anything else?
Okay. Yeah.
That's it?
At the moment, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off going through your new site and
Okay.
showing like all the features, how it's connected, set up. We'll show like the playbook editor, how that works, and then
Okay.
the back office, so all your features and stuff. So get a feel for that.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Let me share my screen now. Okay. Can you all see?
Yes.
Okay.
It looks good.
So, yeah, yeah. So this is the new layout. So the thing is that we have quite a few stock images that we can, you know, change. You can feel free to play around with different ones, but we just have like the basic stock images in there for now. I don't think I see any of the ones that you wanted, except for like your profile pictures and stuff. But you'll have access to like, a multitude of ones you can swap out if you want. But
Okay. That's
um,
perfect.
so yeah. So the main objective of the playbook is to convert everyone that comes to your website for one specific main goal, and that's usually the low barrier offer that you select. So within the playbook setup form, the one that you selected was the free evaluation.
Okay.
So the site is designed to give the correct information at the right time, and then a quick call to action for them to not automatically, but right away take action to come in for a free evaluation. One, because it's low risk, and then two, as well, the chances of a new website visitor that doesn't know much about you to purchase your services right off bat is pretty low. So we offer something for free, they're more than likely to take that versus paying money where they don't necessarily know you right away. So
Right. Right. Okay.
yeah, so that's the main one. You'll notice throughout the website on pretty much every page that'll be the main call to action repeated throughout. So obviously this is the main video that they're checking out. Um, Gives a little bit of information right up in here, and then let them know that it's a risk-free um, evaluation once they just click there, and we'll show that page shortly. I'll just open up another tab.
Okay.
So scrolling down, we have your tagline here, a few lines about your company. Um, Coming down here, a little bit about your vision. And from here, it takes them right to the about page. They can learn a little bit more about your company, who
Okay.
you are, what you all do, and such. Coming down, it's a brief overview about your services that you offer.
Okay.
We can change this out if you want another section here, but usually just to get a quick feel for what it is you're providing. And obviously, like I said, we have a ton of images that you can swap out if you want.
Okay.
Coming down, this this section is pretty useful. This is your blog section, so you can use it for blogs, for news about the company. But really, a really good use for it is educating the potential clients and the clients that you already have through useful information, whether that's videos or um, quick articles they can read to learn more about training or whatever it is that you want to offer specifically to them, because it just builds trust and they feel more willing to give you money in exchange for value once you're
Right.
giving away free value up front. So
Okay.
um, once they submit their information here, which is the uh, basically your email opt-in, their email automatically goes into the back office of your website under your playbook campaigns feature as a subscriber. So you don't have to integrate with any third-party services. You'll be able to see all your subscribers that sign up for your website on the back end of your website. So you can email them when you have upcoming camps to market to them. You can just email them on, basically keeping them up to date with anything that you may want them to know throughout the weeks or months about your company.
Okay.
So coming down, it's a little bit more of the social proof, um, the testimonies that you have within your playbook setup form. Another thing that we noticed that's pretty good with as far as like conversions and social proof is having videos of the athletes that you're working with, like how was their
Okay.
experience, different things like that. Them talking about your company and about working with you, what it's like. It's always good for them to see other people that have similar problems and how they were solved through training with you. Um, so that's something that you can potentially add. Um, then coming down is the main call to action again, which is to get them to sign up for free evaluation for your company, what's your training services and such. and such. Um, Coming down here is your service hours, all your social media links down here. You can write to those pages. Your contact us form. We do a pretty cool thing called refer a friend. So you can set up however you want. You use it as a contest referral program.
Right.
Multiple different ways you can go about it, but basically, how some of them do it is if they have athletes that's clients that's working with you already, you may give them a free session if they refer three people to you or whatever it may be. You can be creative with it, but they would use this form to basically get that new person on board with you. And what this does also is that once they submit this form, uh, that new person the client that you already have, they give you their friend's email address. So their friend is also automatically implemented into your email list as well. So building
Good.
your email list, yeah. And all this is ran from the back office of your website. So you don't have to worry about having multiple logins or paying for multiple services. Like all this is taken care of under your playbook membership. So that's pretty
Okay.
cool.
Yeah, I like
Mm.
that.
Yeah. Um, so once they click on one of the free evaluation call to actions, it'll take them here to the free
Okay.
evaluation page where they will enter their name, email address, phone number. And then it's when it gets really descriptive because it asks them what's their main purpose of training with you. So whether it's ball handling, whether they want to improve their shot, more so on the athletic side, or whatever it may be, they can implement it here for something different than the offers that you have. It just caters the conversation so that you know exactly who you're talking to. You already know the script that you may want to present to them based on what they want to improve on.
Okay.
This gives you a little bit more clarity of like who you're exactly talking to, and makes the conversation a little bit more deliberate. Um, so coming down here, they can say what their biggest problems are, their struggles, and then down here is where it's a little bit more for your marketing. So let's just say you're doing a lot of heavy Facebook marketing or YouTube marketing. You know exactly what's working and where you can put your focus on for for the platform that's delivering the most results. So that's pretty useful.
Okay.
Um, so again, once they submit this form, they're automatically enrolled into your email list. So they
Okay.
become a new subscriber. So let's just say, you know, they submit this form, but they don't respond when you call them, or, they just fall off. Um, Usually, most of the time, that would be like a waste of a lead. But since they're going into your email list, it just gives you the ability to continue to market to them, over the weeks or whatever it may be, to potentially get them on board
Right.
Because it's not necessarily they don't want to work with you. Maybe they did, something came up, or they want to know a little bit more. They, maybe, whatever it may be. You have them on your email list for the long term to potentially get them in the door afterwards. Um, so coming over here, we're gonna go to the book appointment. So you just check out how that works, as well as your services. And if you have any questions about anything while I'm going over it, just interrupt.
Okay, no, you good. We're doing good so far.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So again, this is a brief overview about your services right here. It gives them another quick call to action to grab a free evaluation, because you never know what page that they're going to land on when they come to your website, depending on how they reach that page or what they typed in on Google. So you always want to keep it consistent. Coming down here, it's a little bit more about your services. We noticed that this one was $349 for the month. So I believe you want to offer both options. They can pay per session or per month.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, cool. We can definitely set that up. So just depending on which one that they want to select, that'll be the appointment that it goes to. But this is the basics of it. So they will come here. Well, depending on which one they select, it'll take them to that specific service, and they just book the time, the date, the time, and then depending on how much it is, they'll make that payment for that specific service. Then again, coming down a little bit more, let's just say they see the services, they see the value, but they're not necessarily ready to book a session. Want to try before you buy, grab your free evaluation now, which is another call to action. Take them right back to the free evaluation page.
Okay, one more thing. Can you go up really quick? It says you said three something? What is it, per month?
Mm-hmm.
345. Yeah, that was supposed to be 185. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if I put that, but if I did, I apologize. But
no,
yeah,
probably
185. So they get a discount if they get 4.
Okay. 185 for. Okay, we'll make that change.
Fine.
All right. Okay, and then we'll just check out the gallery page. It's pretty straightforward, but just so you can see how it looks.
Sade, if you mind me asking, how many athletes do you have on the private training? Because you have two per private max, right?
Well, okay. So this is what I've been learning. So I've been, my dad just came back into the picture because he used to, coach and all that stuff. I was doing one-on-ones, literally.
Yeah.
Like one individual. And what he was telling me that's a waste of time. So you need to have like 2 to 3, 2 to 4 players to train in that gym. If you're going to rent out a gym, you're wasting your own money training one girl. You know what I mean?
Plus you charge a lot higher.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So now I'm trying to like this marketing thing. Like this is stuff that I'm learning from you guys as well. Like I'm way behind. So by learning all this, I'm like, damn, I've been missing out on a lot of stuff, like by marketing and having these emails in a one place. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm just trying to learn. So I see that you guys train as well, and if I can learn from you guys, and you guys can recommend stuff, and shit, I think that things will get a lot better for me and easier for me. You know? But,
you're super humble. I mean, you're super humble. I know on the court, you know what you're doing. Like you're boss on the court. I saw your accolades. I saw all that. But like you said, you can be the best trainer in town, and if nobody knows about it, then you're probably not the best trainer in town. Are you really the best trainer in town?
Right.
You can talk all you want to, but you posted one thing on Facebook not too long ago about the results that your dad has helped you get, or you said your dad did a really good job, got you like over 300 kids to college. And you see the reaction you got from that, right? Think about if you not being braggadocious, but think about if you continually posted like that on Facebook. I mean, that is going to do wonders for you, I believe. So I just want to throw that little tidbit in there. And
so what do you guys do? You guys continue to post the same, like say for instance that post. Do I post that every day or every other day, or what do you do? What do you guys do to get more marketing? You know what I mean?
What do you do, Myson?
I would say who are you talking to? Like, who are you really trying to the track.
Parents in San Diego, athletes, anybody that it can get to. You know what I mean? Shoot, anybody works. It's
Right.
just a
So
word of mouth. So I'm working on word of mouth as well. So
yeah, and that's the same thing we're doing, word of mouth, but we're just doing it online.
right, I see that.
So
I see.
it works the same way. You know, it works the
Okay,
same way. Whatever you would say in front of a parent with a kid right there, just say it online.
got it. Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
And I think that's the easiest way to like piggybacking off what he said. Like the easiest way to think about like social media marketing is like just imagine like if you're out in public, like downtown area where it's like super busy,
Uh-huh.
but you're not going to talk to everybody there. You're going to talk to certain specific people. So like being more direct and like niche with like the people you're going after. Let's just say like there's a ton of basketball players downtown, but you only want to train females that's let's just say in grammar school or something like that. So you
Mm-hmm.
yelling out to them, those females that's in grammar school, although there's like guys down there that play basketball, there's professional athletes, but you're yelling specifically out, hey, grammar school students. Those are
Mm-hmm.
going to be the ones that turn around,
Right, right.
because you're talking directly to them
Got
versus everybody that's down there. So it's literally the same thing on social media, but it's just like you're talking to a specific group of people and then ignoring everybody else. So it's just an easy way to think about it, be more direct. Because like what Myson, I notice what he does a lot is focuses on the student athlete, and
okay.
he's like direct with the messaging towards that. And then as well, like the business goes hand in hand with it being Hoops University, like that's attracting them because when he yells that out to them and he sees the name of the company, then he sees like his accolades and what he's done, it makes them a lot more interested in working with him because they
Right.
know that he's talking directly to them. And that's basically his program is catered toward those individuals. So just being
Okay.
niche and being more direct on the person you want to contact, and once they see that you're catering towards them, they're going to be more interested in working with you versus, everybody else that works with everybody.
Right. Totally understand. Okay. Thank you for that. We'll work on that for sure.
Yeah, I
See,
won't, I won't, I won't
I'm
charge you for
learning
that
right
today.
now. I'm learning. Thank
No,
you.
I'll play. I was joking.
What do you say? What you say?
Huh?
He said he ain't gonna charge you. He's not gonna charge you
What?
for that one.
I got you. Just keep on feeding this to me. I got you. We gonna do this. It's a
Man.
team thing, you know.
Yeah.
Just
Right. Yeah.
can't do it by ourselves.
Okay. um. Okay. Yeah. So basically, just knocking this part out real quick. So just a gallery page. But what's good to post here is just like in-person training sessions. Just things that the people want to know when they're getting to know you. Just catering your website towards people that have no idea who you are,
Uh-huh.
and basically giving them a full feel of like what is, as if trying to get them to know you through your website before ever seeing you or talking to you in person. So like having in-person sessions, similar to like what this would be right here, these type of images, what it's like to actually be with you on a court, you know, whether it's players shooting, just making it really relatable to the people that you're trying to go after. And
Okay.
then, scrolling down again, a call to action for them to come in for their free evaluation. Um, so just being consistent and relevant with what you're trying to accomplish. The next is the events. So this will be super useful as well. I think I've seen a few events on your current site, but basically how ours is set up is that again, this is built in, but you can create your own events on your website and have them available for registration, RSVP. So the person would just sign up, they can pay for it through the site directly, and
Okay.
then basically they will put them into your main playbook campaigns email list, and then into a separate list specifically for people that's in that specific event. So that way, let's just say you have certain events for that, certain updates for that event coming up. You can send an email out to those people specifically, like, hey, this person is joining the event. Let's just say it's a special guest. You can keep them updated with what's going on with that event specifically. Um, so this is the actual registration page. It's created for you automatically when you create a new event on the back end. No need for customizations or anything. So it's the register button right here. Tells the amount that is going to be. Down here, you
Okay.
can add text, images, get real descriptive. Um, so everything's pretty structured and right to the point. Um, so right under here is your online courses, and this is where you can really take advantage of the tools that you have within the Playbook suite to basically create your own online curriculum if you want. Um, so you can charge, with this, you can charge like per course, per program, or you can do like a monthly recurring income as far as like charging per month for access to the online training program or whatever it may be. This is a
Okay.
quick look of like what one of the programs will look like. Let's just say you have one about shooting. It's called Shoot Like Stuff or something like that, something catchy.
Okay.
Um, it shows like the price here, all the specific information, has the enroll now button right there so they can enroll and make the payment. Gives them a brief overview, the course curriculum, breakdown of everything that's included. Pretty straightforward, and then it walks them step by step. You can include like downloadable PDFs where it gives them like certain reps and workouts that they got to do, and they can upload them back to your website. Um, really robust to an extent as far as like the capabilities that you can do with it. And we'll show that on the back end as well. Um, then you got the testimonials, which is just a quick page of listing out, obviously everyone that works with you.
Right. Okay.
Out. There's a few of these out. And then the blog page. So honestly, the more content that you can put out, whether you're educating the audience, teaching them through text or video, the better, because that gets more eyes on you and more ways for you to reach people, more content that's out there. So the more pieces that you have putting out there, the more chances that people have the opportunity to come back to your website and sign up for some service, whether that's like online training, whether that's a free evaluation, whether that's an event, a camp, something that you have going, maybe that's products within your store. But just think of them as like touch points where you have, like in person, if you were to do flyers and things like that. That's different ways for people to find out about that program. Basically, what blog posts and videos and stuff, they're basically like marketing assets that's working for you online. So after you create them, they're already done, but they're still out there 24 hours a day. Basically getting people to come back to your website to eventually sign up for some particular service that you may have or offer that you're presenting to them.
Okay.
So it's just a good way to think about content. Okay. Any questions so far?
No, looks good.
Okay.
Oh, how much you guys charge for individual training? One session?
So I'm charging $75 an hour for that, and kind of what you're doing too. Like if they buy in bulk, I'm not doing the monthly thing. I might do per session still, but I'm starting to do 3 month, 6 month type things, and people get, like you said, $15 off. I give a 15% discount if they pay up front for those few months, but $75 an hour if it's per session.
Wow, I really shoot. Every time I get somebody, because I'm over here. Well, not in the area, but the kids that I usually work with, I have some white kids, and sometimes they're always talking about like that I charge cheap, so I'm pretty cheap compared to a lot of people. But what I notice is that I get more and more kids by being the cheapest. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's why I do it. I wanted to charge $60, but I've been seeing everybody charging $75 to $100, and I'm like, am I tripping, or I don't know. But I know $50 is very low.
You either be the lowest or the highest, right? I mean, if you're not the highest, you might as well be the lowest. And I'm in the middle kind of too. But I don't know. I don't think 60 is bad. And if you're giving them more value than they give you in payment, and you're just over delivering, then you should feel more than satisfied to, somebody thinks that much of your session to give you that, I literally had a parent today say, you're not cheap at all. And I said, no, I'm not. 5 months ago, I would have, probably tried to come back and say something, but no, I mean, I'm starting to learn that if I give more value, then that payment's worth it. That's worth every dime,
Right.
So
right. Right.
I video record the sessions too, though. I guess that helps out because I record it and I give it to them so they can work on stuff at home and give them homework. And you can use these courses too that Najee is showing you. Like, think about it like this, Sade. If you do your privates, you record it, you put it on the online courses, and you give each client that gave you $60 an hour, their own videos and give them some points for homework. Is literally like school, you know.
You're
Um,
right. So how are
I don't
you
know.
recording? When
Say it
you're
again.
training, how are you recording? So when you're training the kid, how are you recording? So
Oh,
how
I
do
have a
you record
tripod.
okay, got it. Got
Yep.
you. Okay.
Yep.
So you
Yep.
just
Yep.
set it up right there on the side of you guys.
Just set it up. Just set it up.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. I'm looking into that too. See, I didn't know that either. I'm like,
How often
how's
do you
all these
get
trainers training? How are they getting videos? You know, I'm like, do
mm,
they really have somebody coming to their sessions and recording them, taking
Yep.
these pictures? Ah,
Kids training for free, coming to take a picture before their
mm-hmm.
next workout. Um, yeah, it's a grind. Just asking people, hey, can you record this? Can you record that? But
Mm-hmm.
definitely can be worth it. And I think the farther we go, and I remember we're going to talk about the pricing, but I think we definitely help you get 1, 2. I mean, all you need is one private to pay up front for the month, and you cover the site, you know.
Right.
So
Right.
I know we'll talk about that a little bit later, but
Oh,
yeah. Sorry, not.
okay. So do you
the
guys
other thing
help?
I have.
Oh, sorry. Go.
Oh
Go
no, no,
ahead.
go ahead. That's
No,
on
I
you.
said okay. So do you guys help get clients? So is this where we're gonna start talking? I know you was like, we'll talk about that when you eat.
Let's talk.
So do you guys help me actually get clients, or is it like all me? You know what I mean? Because you were saying something about uh, that will get you like 2 to 3 clients or 1 or 2 clients, and how would you
Mhm.
do that? How are you doing that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, we definitely talk about that. So basically, it's based off the structure of the website. That's what the site is developed for. So it's not your basic site where it just gives you like contact information and like pictures and things like that. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
developed in a way that when people come to your site, they take a specific action, and that's the main focus of the free evaluation form. So
Got
we
it.
don't get you clients, we get you leads. And
Gotcha.
obviously, yeah. So depending on, you know, obviously your pricing and your sales, pitch and all that stuff like that determines if you get the client or not, right? But it's developed in a way that it helps you get ranked in Google. It
Mm-hmm.
helps you on social media, different things like that. And you bring those people that's out in, public or i.e. social media, Facebook and such, it brings them back to your website, which then converts them into a lead, giving you their contact information and all that, the info that you would need to close them. So
Uh-huh.
we help you bring in new people into your site. We also do this through the email marketing aspect of it. So um, giving you different. So the other thing that we do is like we do a lot of like testing and strategies and things like that. Whether that's different landing pages that we're creating, or whether that's like email campaigns that we're testing. Myson does a lot of testing and things like that, seeing what's working, and then we give you those for you to like implement into your website,
That's awesome.
um, which just helps you generate more leads as well. So doing like live testing and then seeing what works, the best results, and then giving you that those strategies to implement. So that's basically how we structure it out. So the site is not just like what would you call it, like it's not just like a brochure.
Mm-hmm.
It's more sort of like a interactive marketing platform that's designed to bring in new leads for you that you can close, obviously.
Got it.
So yeah, that's
Oh,
the whole concept of it.
got it. That's smart. Okay. Okay.
hmm Um, okay, where we leave off? um, okay, so we'll just go with a few of the features on the back end. So obviously, right up in here, so this is just the back office of your website.
Okay.
You can see your store stats over here. This is the section to teach you how to use the actual playbook. So the editor, where you can play around with your layout design and things like that. I think you were actually doing that
Mm-hmm.
previously, but so yeah, and then as well, this is the one to teach you how to use the suite features, which is everything over here. So what's
Okay.
included is the playbook store, obviously for merchandise and such. Your appointments, which is for accepting appointments, bookings, and things. Playbook events, where you go to create new events. You can see who's actually enrolled into which events, who's RSVP. Playbook campaigns for sending out your newsletters, your updates about your company, whether maybe discounts or upcoming camps, whatever it may be, offers that you want to present to people. Playbook membership. So this is for, like for your private sessions, the ones you want that to be, I think, like 185 per month or whatever it may be. Basically, they will sign up, pay, let's just say on the 17th of the month, and then from that date, it'll charge them that 185 every month on that same day afterwards. As well, you can connect this for the Playbook courses as well. So if you want to do, like, how Michael was just saying, like the game footage, and not game footage, but the training footage, and you want to charge per month for that, you would use Playbook memberships to do the same thing. Then obviously Playbook courses is where you would set up your online courses, your online training programs, and sell those, or even if you want to give away some for free or whatever, however you want to set it up. Playbook courses allows you to do that. If you have multiple people, trainers, which I believe you had another one, excuse me, you can have multiple instructors. You can see all your students here. You can create new courses on the go. Playbook forums is just what we use for the refer a friend form and the free evaluation and such. Pop-ups is more so for, let's just say someone lands on a playbook, lands on your free evaluation form, but they don't fill it out. When they go up here and they go into this browser bar, they leave from the page and go to the browser bar. We call that exit intent. So their intent is to exit your website if they're coming up here, obviously, or go to a different tab, whatever it may be. So they'll see a pop-up that comes here that says, like, hey, before you leave, grab your free evaluation or grab whatever it may be to try to get their last call to action for them to take action before they leave your site. So you can get some information before they move on to, another website or whatever it may be.
Okay.
So that's what Playbook pop-ups will be for. Slide-ins is the same thing, except for it's not a pop-up, it just slides in from the sides. Affiliates is more so like if you have a certain program set up to where you want to give people a certain percentage of funds for everyone that they refer to you. Maybe that's somebody that's in the basketball industry, but they're not a trainer. They're like not a competitor. They're more like a complimentary service. You will have them set up on here so that you can give them a certain percentage for the people that they bring in, or however you want to do that.
Okay.
SEO is just to optimize for you to be found in Google, Bing, Yahoo, just all the major search engines, using keywords and, like San Diego basketball training, things like that. So when people type those into the search engine, you'll be ranked under the keywords that you try to optimize for. And then speed is just more so for us. Probably won't see it on the back end, but it's just for us to make sure that your site's running at an optimal rate. So that's the main components for that. Okay. And that's just a high level overview. They go much, much more in depth than what I'm mentioning right now. But, we have quite a few guides on how to run everything, and lots of videos to show you how to use all the features and the editor in much more depth. So,
okay, perfect.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That looks good.
What were you trying to edit initially, Sade? You were trying to move something around, right?
Yeah, I was just trying to test it out. I was doing a lot of stuff. I just wanted to test it out and see how it worked, and just put in some stuff to see how I do. Because like with Sports Engine, they have the same thing. It's like a drag and drop type thing, but it seemed a little easier. I didn't understand y'all's yet, but now that you guys are showing, I haven't looked at the videos, so that's probably was my problem. But other than that, I'm a big fan. Like I like this. This is good for individual training and what I'm looking for sure. But my question to you guys: what if my dad wanted to keep Sports Engine, and I wanted this one? Would I have to purchase another domain and like put this link into Sports Engine? You get what I'm saying? Like how? What if we were able to pick two, but both of them are Hoop Blessings? Do I get another domain? Like how would that work?
Yeah, so both of them are like website platforms, just with different features and services. So there would have to be two separate domains.
Okay.
Um, yeah, in order for them to both be active. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Mhm. What are
Okay.
the major features like of Sports Engine that makes you want to utilize it?
Um, well, more so, like I said, my dad's back into the picture. He's doing the boy side, and supposedly I'm about to start a girl side. And
Mm.
what I've seen on Sports Engine that they have more so registrations where they got it's a bunch of stuff like they got teams where you keep stats, a bunch of stuff for team stuff. But this right here is like
Okay.
literally for me, you know what I mean? And this is what I need. My dad don't do any training like that. It's like when he bring in
Gotcha.
players, I'm the one doing the training. If he do the boys, I'm the one doing the training. You know what I mean? So this
Right.
will be a perfect site for me. But I
Mhm.
know that with Sports Union, they offer club stuff, league stuff. You know what I mean? So that would
Right.
be good for what my dad has to do. So I wanted to see how would it be possible to keep both, where I can keep my site, which is this is where what I want to do, what you guys are doing, Hoops Institute. So
Mhm.
this is what I want to do. So I'll keep this Hoop Blessings, but what I would have to do another domain for Sports Engine, correct? Like something
Right.
for my
Yeah. So
dad,
this.
but it's still
Yeah.
my organization, you know? And maybe
Right.
add the link
Yeah.
or
So.
something.
Mhm. It just be two separate domains.
Okay.
One for the sports league. That's what it is, right? Like more so like team oriented.
Yeah,
It'll
like
be
club
more.
ball, AAU. Right.
Okay.
Right. That
Yeah.
type.
Yeah. So there'll be two separate domains. One for that, and then one for your training.
Got it. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. But yeah, I'm interested. I want to do this. I want to try this out for a couple of months and see how this go. Things go better, then shoot, I'm gonna stay with y'all and keep it rolling. I also want to do the affiliate thing where I'm able to promote and help you guys out as well. Because I know a lot of trainers that are looking to get a website going, things like that, you know?
Mm.
There's a lot of people that don't
Okay.
have websites up and running. And if they do, it's
Right.
not, it's like bootleg. It's like what they did for themselves, you know.
It's a free Wix site, right?
Right. Yeah. You know what I'm talking. Yeah.
Right.
So I can do that too for you guys as well. Like I said, it's a team thing. We can. Sorry. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
somebody was.
Hmm.
You broke up a
Absolutely.
Yeah.
little bit.
So
Hello.
yeah. Can you hear me? Sorry. Somebody keep calling. Sorry.
Oh,
Uh,
that was.
oh, cool.
Yeah. All right. I'm back. Okay.
All
There we
right.
go. Yeah. So what I need to do now? I want to do this. So what we doing? What we doing? I need to get the G Suit, PayPal, GoDaddy, and
Mhm.
what's the pricing and all that stuff. What do I need to do?
Okay.
I want to be on the team. What I need to do?
Absolutely. Let me go to the uh,
So question, once I start getting this going, one more thing, I'm sorry. Once I start getting this going, if you guys see anything on the website, would you guys go in and fix it like a pop-up or something? You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure I'm not going to be able to do all that stuff on there, but maybe it takes some practice.
yeah,
If
like
y'all see anything, hook the website up, go in there and say you need a pop-up, throw it in there. That's what I'm
yeah.
looking for.
So that's one of the major features is that with the plan, it's not just like just your website and then that's it. Like what you see is what you get. Like every
Mm-hmm.
month we basically recreate landing pages. We do new designs, new homepage designs. Like we consistently like update the playbook.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an ever evolving platform. Like the way your site looks now is not going to be the way it always looks. We always come out with new designs, new layouts, new way of like optimizing your website so it looks better and runs better, converts more people that comes to it, and that's included within your plan.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so and then as well as like just the adjustments. So let's just say you create a new page and maybe like the design isn't completely on point. Like we'll go through it, check it out, see how we can like improve it or clean up something that may be a little bit underlined or whatever it may be, something that's not responsive on mobile. We'll change that up.
Okay.
Basically, just we're kind of like your website team, basically. Not just leaving you out to dry, like here you go, and then that's it.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah,
uh-huh.
because put it like this, like you, and I hope I know I hope I keep communicating this within the next few months. But
Okay.
like Najee said, it's with Sports Engine, you're getting a site, and I don't know if they have support articles. I don't know if they have all this stuff. Maybe you have to figure things out yourself. But
Mm-hmm.
with us, the support is not going to take 3 days to get back to you. You don't have to do right now a support ticket and wait. Then you have me on Messenger. You got Najee on email, and
Mm-hmm.
we're communicating with you. We're giving you the marketing. We're updating the landing pages and showing you how to do it to where it's only 3 or 4 clicks to really get an entirely new page up. So a lot of it's borderline done for you. So again, you're not just paying for the site, you're paying for the marketing tips, you're paying for the latest tactics in marketing, you're paying for the accountability, for the new landing pages. So it's a lot more than just what might be seen on the outside with just a website, you know?
Okay. Okay. Makes
Mm-hmm.
sense. Okay. Okay. So what do you recommend? Do I know like right now I don't want to do the 99 because I'm still doing the sports engine for right now. But do you guys recommend the Playbook Pro for what I'm offering as of now? Or I mean, like, what do you guys recommend? What do you think?
So for basically the site that we just went over, that
Mm.
was on the plus as far
Okay.
as like the features and such. So including with the playbook events, the memberships, the courses, the done for you email campaigns, landing pages, basically all of the continuous support features and things that we just mentioned, the
Okay.
design landing pages for you, all that's included within the plus. The
Got it.
thing that we want to definitely highlight is that the fact that um, the way that the site is built, for one, is you get the free trial. You're not paying anything today or whatever it may be. But just if we're just looking at the statistics, just based off of your pricing, if your
Mm-hmm.
site like literally only brings you in two people for the rest of the year, but they're private training,
Mm-hmm.
and let's just say you're charging, the 185 per month for them.
Mm-hmm.
So that would basically be not the best mathematician or anything, but let's just say 325 for those people per month. So
Uh-huh.
basically, you'll be making triple of what you're paying for the site that brought it in for the rest of the year, and that's only if you bring in two new people on a private training for only two for the rest of the year, which is highly unlikely because you'll be bringing quite a few more than just two people in from the site, just to lead, just from leads alone. But the continuous support and like our objective is to not make the $99 a one-time fee and then you got to struggle to pay for it. That should be the goal is to get it to where the $99 per month is ideally like the equivalent to like $20 per month through the value that you're going to get from it, meaning that you're going to bring in that many amount of clientele through the website. So not necessarily focusing on how can you pay less, but how can we help you utilize the site so you can make a lot more, so the $99 per month isn't the issue, you know.
Got it.
um,
Okay. Okay. That
so
makes sense.
that's the whole objective and how it's wired, well built. Because I mean, there are actually one of our clients, BJ. He signed up last, what was it, June, I believe, and like literally within the first month, he was generating, I think at least it was like around $2,300 per month, utilizing the Playbook memberships. Just people that he brought in through the site and that were paying on a monthly basis. So that just shows like the power of like, for one, having the clients on auto pay, having them use the actual system to run a business, and it's just making your job a lot easier. So we just think of it like, hey, if you're going to take this step to actually utilize this software and the tools, like
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's always best to go all the way so you can get the full value out of it versus the starter plan. And not to say that it's not as good, because it's definitely you still get a lot more value than most other platforms like this. Which
Mm-hmm.
can't even say like this because they ain't to me like this, honestly. Humble brag, but as far as like just the full value that you're going to receive within the plus, the memberships alone, honestly, it's really worth it. But the courses as well, if you're taking the full advantage and like utilizing to its fullest power, like there's no reason why the 99 will be an issue. to pay moving forward. Especially if your goal is to grow and bring in more clients, like there's no reason why that would be a burden
Okay.
if it's being utilized.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, let's try it out then. Let's just try it out. We're gonna do the plus. Try it out. See how it goes. We'll
Hey,
go
but you
from
know
there.
what, Sade, like that when you try out the plus, that means like I might hit you up like, hey, you ain't posting on Facebook in a minute,
Well,
right?
that's what I need. I'm gonna need
Yeah.
that.
You do, because it's not gonna be like, hey, you got the site, oh, we're good now, client,
Yeah.
right? There's
Right.
some work on our end too, with posting. I don't care, copy me, like copy something I say and change it to Hoops Blessings. Like your brand is Hoop Blessings, right? So
Right.
talk about that. Like talk about the blessings that basketball is giving you. Talk about why it's more than just a ball going through a hoop and what it does for people. Like that's what they're wanting. Of course, you can get them better, but some of these parents talking to their kids is just noise, as you know, right? And they'll pay you a lot of money just to say the same things that they would say, but it's going to resonate because you're on a basketball court and you got a basketball. So I don't know. I think if you tell your story and use the site, that 99, try it for a month. Like you said, if it's too much, we'll downgrade. But I think if you try it for a month and you see, you'll be more confident in that.
Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Well, at least I know I got backup. I got y'all back, and
Yeah.
y'all got mine. I see that. So yeah, let's do it. So let me know what I need to do. We're gonna go with the plus and move forward from that. And in the marketing, I'm definitely gonna try to do that more often and get on that because I really didn't know that marketing was like that. You know what I mean? It's where you got
Yeah.
to keep on posting and doing the
Mhm.
same stuff. But yeah, definitely for sure. And I want to learn from you guys. So definitely let me know what I need to do and what I'm not doing. You know. So
Awesome.
Deal.
Awesome.
Deal.
Okay.
okay.
Do you
Yeah.
have
Go for it. Sorry.
uh,
Yeah.
no, no,
Do
no
I have?
worries. Can you share your screen on the Hangout?
Can I say that again?
Can you share your screen on the Hangout? Like if you go to the left hand side, there's like a
Uh,
green screen with an arrow in it.
She's on the
okay.
phone.
Yeah, I'm on my
Oh, you on the
phone.
phone? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, y'all on y'all computers, huh? That's why nothing ringing. Yeah, I'm on my phone.
Okay. Let's see. We can. Uh, well, if you want, we can just put in the info for you because you already have a an account. What we did was just so okay. Well, this shows the process of like how we said like we continuously like updating the playbook. So when you create your site, we after that we added some new landing pages and things to the playbook. So we want to make sure that you received it. So we created you a new site so that your new site will come with those. So that's why we deleted the old site that you had. So now you
Okay.
have the newest edition. But with that, we now have to sign up your user account with your new website versus the old one. So if you want, I can just put it through on this end, the
Are
log
you
into
talking
your
about
account.
for the GoDaddy
Mhm.
or what?
No, no,
What do
no.
you
For
mean?
your Playbook account. So we
Oh,
have your username and your password, but we will have to put in your payment information again um,
okay.
for your site. So if you want, we can just do that.
All right. Let's do it. All right. You ready for my information?
Give me one sec. Let me log into.
And this is for to pay for the site, right?
Right. So you're not going to pay for anything at the moment. At today, you're still on a trial.
Oh, I got you. And then the PayPal will be when my clients purchase their sessions, it'll go through PayPal, correct?
Right.
Oh,
Do you have Stripe or no?
no. Uh-uh.
No. Okay. We usually just recommend Stripe because it's a lot easier and they are, in my opinion, a lot more convenient. Had a few previous issues with Stripe, PayPal in the past. Like they hold funds and it's just not ideal. At least it wasn't for me. Maybe you haven't had any issues with them, which is good, but you know, um, that's usually what we recommend.
Okay, so
Um,
Stripe. I'm gonna look into Stripe.
yeah, Stripe.com.
Okay.
Um, let me log in with your account. Give me 1 second.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna purchase another domain,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm guessing I'm gonna call this one Hoop Blessings Elite Training, and then keep the other one Hoop Blessings,
Okay.
and then I'll just add like a link, for, like offering onto y'all website, like offering like club ball or something, and they'll send them to Sports Engine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we could just add it like right in your main menu at the top, like
Mm-hmm.
league or whatever, like call
Mm-hmm.
to action you want it to be, and it goes
Okay.
there.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Let me set your. Okay, give me 1 second. Updates. Okay.
Najee, what'd you say was happening?
I'm adding her as a user. Adding her as a user on the new site, and then gonna put in the payment information.
Okay.
Do you guys have like sites that I can look at too that works with you guys? Or do you guys? I know
Absolutely.
you guys got Lisa Willis. I already seen hers.
Oh yeah. Hold on 1 second. Let me just confirm. I'll send you over a list of them, but if you want to go to like the hoop tx.com.
Hoop
The
TX.com.
the hoop tx.
The hoop or the like
Like
THE?
TAE. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, the hooptx.com.
And then coachbijan.com. Quite a few. If you want, we can like email them over
Yeah,
or
that's perfect.
on
Yeah,
those.
that's better. Yeah.
Okay.
That's better.
All right. Almost done.
But the thing down here in San Diego, these kids are like they pay me to babysit to me. They basically like they kids will never probably ever be good. But I think that's why I charge that 50 because I know that they can't get anything out of it. You know what I mean? So they just there to have fun and go through the motions, like. So
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is
Just to have
sunny
them
San Diego,
active.
man. These ain't no hoopers down here.
I feel like you should charge more because of that.
Exactly. I think so
Right?
too. Honestly.
Okay, I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna bring it up to 60. Shit.
Yeah, that
Huh?
cost of living is a little bit different than down here, so
Mm-hmm.
that comes into play.
It is for real. Yeah, it's like not like down here is I don't know what this is. I don't call it basketball. It's on a whole nother level. They
Yeah.
spoil. Mm-hmm.
You know what? Like if you pack those $25 session classes out, shoot, why not? Right? Like
Yeah.
keep the privates to where for the really, really serious ones, two, 3 max. But those groups, if unless they're serious about it, combine the serious ones up. But if they're joking, shoot, I'm packing those classes out and having game.
For real, right? That's
Yeah.
what my dad was telling me. He was like, oh no. You've been tripping. So, yeah.
Okay. We all set. How was your name spelled on the card?
Sade,
Mhm.
and my last name is Wiley, Wiley.
Okay. Not Gaywood at the end.
No, yeah, that's not my government name.
Okay.
that's my baller name.
I gotcha. Okay, ready for the card.
Okay. 400 2207 2994 5325
53.
25.
Okay. So I'll read that back. 4,000, 2207, 2994, 5325.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Expiration date?
0121.
0121. Okay. And then security code.
289.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Can you read that back for me one more time? Part number.
Yes. 4000
Mm-hmm.
2207 2994 5325.
29945325. Okay.
Expiration date? Need that too?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. 0121.
0121.
And then the back of the card is 289.
289. Okay.
So this is full time for you too, right? The AAU and basketball. So it's not.
I'm a support teacher with special education kids.
Okay.
So that's why I'm off today.
Makes sense. And Monday. Got it. Okay.
But I'm looking to do full time when it start rolling.
Right. Right.
Yeah, that's my goal, man.
Understood.
Mm-hmm. I'm tired of working.
For somebody else.
Huh?
You tired of working for somebody else?
Yes, that part, And my passion is what I love is basketball, So I enjoy doing this.
Yeah.
My little hour go by quick.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how I feel sometimes.
Yeah.
So I realize that gym time. Sorry, go ahead, Najee.
I may have to reset your password because I have to change it. But other than that, you are all good to go.
Okay. And you sent this
Um,
all to me already?
mhm.
You sent the password and all that good stuff already to my email?
Yeah, I'm about to reset it for you right now.
Okay. And then I'm gonna purchase this GoDaddy real quick. Um, and I'm gonna send you that information so that you guys can use that domain that I'm gonna purchase.
Okay. Oh, that's even better. So now you don't have to change um,
Yeah.
from GoDaddy with your email. So what you can do is just go directly to gsuite.com after you purchase it. Well, not
Okay.
gsuite.com, but it's you can just type in G Suite on Google and it'll pop right up. But what it
Okay.
is just a email domain from G Suite, and it'll just be similar, like info at hoops hoopblessings.com, that type of
Okay.
deal.
Perfect.
Um,
I'll do that right when we get off this phone. Okay.
awesome, awesome. Okay, so we'll send over the invoice, which is nothing. You're not paying anything right now, but just
Okay.
so you can have it and know that you're all registered and everything. And yeah, once we get the rest of the info, so just if you're going to set up Stripe, then the G Suite, and I believe that was it. Those two, and we're all
PayPal,
set.
right? You said PayPal G Suite?
Yeah. Oh well, if you want to do PayPal, yeah,
Oh
the
yeah, it's
login
for
for
Stripe.
PayPal.
Yeah, you said
Uh,
okay.
uh,
Okay.
so just that info, and then the new domain info. So for GoDaddy, just send that, and then we'll be all set.
All right, cool. Thank you so much.
Awesome,
Got it.
awesome.
And Naj, to
Well,
make
we
sure
get you
that's
up and running.
is that 14,
Uh,
14 days? Um,
yeah.
okay, just making sure.
Okay, from
Uh,
today, right? From today?
Yeah.
yeah. Well, we'll do it from tomorrow. How about that? So
Huh?
15. We'll
What?
do from tomorrow.
Okay.
So you get an
Okay.
extra day.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So 17th.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, you guys. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. So I'll look forward to hearing from you guys soon.
All right.
Awesome.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Okay. All right. Thank
All
you
right.
again. Have a good day.
You
You
too.
too.
All right. Bye.